A heartfelt story about one last letter. The sky was painted in hues of soft amber and lavender as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows through the windows of an old, quiet house at the end of Maple Street. The house had stood there for decades, weathered yet warm, much like its sole inhabitant, Eleanor Whitmore. Eleanor was 92 years old, a woman whose life had been a tapestry of love, loss, and resilience. She had outlived her husband, her siblings, and most of her friends. But despite the solitude, her heart was never empty. Every day, she sat by the window in her favorite rocking chair, pen in hand, writing letters she would never send. Among the countless pages filled with inked memories and unspoken words, there was one letter she had been meaning to write for years, one last letter that had remained unwritten, a letter to the love of her life, Thomas Whitmore. Thomas had been gone for over 40 years, but to Eleanor, he had never truly left. His voice still lingered in the creaks of the wooden floorboards, in the scent of old books on the shelf, in the way the morning light filtered through the lace curtains, soft and golden, just as he had been. That evening, as she watched the sky darken, Eleanor finally took a deep breath and began to write. My dearest Thomas, I have carried you with me through every sunrise, every season, every quiet moment of my days. There has not been a single night where I did not reach across the bed, expecting to find your warmth beside me. And though my hands met only the cool fabric of an empty space, my heart always felt you there. Do you remember the summer of '53, when we danced under the stars, just the two of us on the porch, with the radio playing our song? I can still hear the melody, still feel the way your hands held mine, steady and sure. You always held me that way, in your arms, in your heart, in your promises. And I have kept every one of them close. I wonder if you knew how much you meant to me, how much you still mean to me. Life has been long, my love, and though the years have taken their toll, my love for you has remained untouched, untarnished. It has only grown, deepening like the roots of the great oak tree we planted in the backyard on our first anniversary. I have so much I wish I could tell you, so much laughter, so many tears, so many moments I long to share with you. I wish I could tell you about our grandchildren, about the way they inherited your smile and your kindness. I wish I could tell you about the quiet evenings by the fire, where I sat alone yet never truly felt lonely, because I carried you in every flickering ember, in every soft sigh of the wind. The world has changed, Thomas. The town we grew up in has grown, our favorite cafe is no longer there, and the old oak tree in the backyard has weathered many storms. But my love for you has remained, untouched by time, unwavering in its devotion. I think of the promises we made, of the way you swore we would find each other again, no matter what. And now, as I feel my time drawing near, I find peace in the thought that soon, I will see you again. So wait for me, my love. Wait for me beneath the golden sky, where the sunsets never fade and the stars always shine. Wait for me, where we can dance once more, barefoot in the grass, laughing like we did when we were young. Yours forever, Eleanor. As she placed the final period on the page, a single tear slipped down Eleanor's wrinkled cheek. She folded the letter carefully, pressing it to her lips before tucking it into an envelope. That night, as the autumn wind whispered against the window panes, Eleanor closed her eyes with a serene smile on her lips. Her frail fingers still rested gently on the letter, as if she was holding onto the last thread connecting her to this world. The next morning, when the golden light of dawn spilled through the lace curtains, Eleanor was still there in her chair, the letter resting gently in her hands. But she was no longer bound by time, no longer waiting. Somewhere beyond the horizon, where golden sunsets never fade and the stars always shine, Thomas was waiting for her. And as the first light of morning kissed the world awake, a soft breeze rustled the letter on Eleanor's lap, perhaps, just perhaps, a whisper from the one she loved, welcoming her home.